Ladies and gentle gamers, welcome back to Be Determined. In today's video, Foxy is being elected in just a few seconds, and the Carnival should pop up right behind me. So we're going to be going over everything that is new with Foxy and focusing mainly on the Carnival and the games, and basically everything that you can get from playing the games and why you should play the games and how to get tickets so that you can play the games. So if you guys end up enjoying, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's jump straight into it. So as you can see in the chat, the election room just closed. Clerk Seraphine is doing a final count of the votes. So after she's done counting, we should have Foxy and hopefully the Carnival will show up right here. It may only show up in a couple of lobbies. Oh, nope, there it is. Nice. Okay, well, first thing to focus on is gonna be talking to this gentleman right here, the Carnival leader. So you talk to him every day, and basically he's gonna give out some free Carnival tickets, which you can trade in for Carnival tokens and get cool prizes. So every day he's gonna give you 25 tickets. You need 5 tickets for every single one of the games, and there are 3 different games. We'll go over those in a moment. Let's just take our tickets for now, and then we can talk to Chantel right here. She basically goes through some dialogue. They're watching you, they're in your walls, etc. Anyways, she has some goals for each of the different games. So the first game is called Fruit Digging. It's basically Minesweeper. You want to avoid blowing up the area while being able to dig up different fruits. So the first goal is to play 3 games, and you'll get 50 tokens and 5 tickets. We'll go over the token rewards in a moment, but basically you get these 5 tickets. 5 tickets is enough for a single game. So generally you're going to want to play, if you have the option, enough games to get all of these goals completed every single day. But these goals will only pop up once throughout the entirety of the Carnival, so you can only complete them once. They don't reset daily, unlike the 25 tickets that you can get from the other NPC. But besides Fruit Digging, there's also Catch the Fish and Zombie Shootout, which we're going to go over all of these in a little bit. But getting tickets from the other NPC is not the only way to get tickets. You can actually get these from a bunch of different ways. If we look at Foxy's other perk, A Time for Giving, basically it changes party chests or regular spooky chests into party chests while the spooky festival is active, and gifts from Jerry's workshop into party gifts while the spooky festival is active. So if you go and get gifts from Jerry's workshop while Foxy is in office, you have a chance to get these party gifts. And if you participate in the spooky festival while Foxy's in office, then you can get the party chests as well. And basically those are a way to get some extra tickets. They have a chance to drop extra tickets, which is really nice, but you can only get those tickets from the chests. The gifts don't actually drop tickets. They just have a chance to drop the new Carnival gloves and cloak, while the party chests from the spooky festival have a chance to drop the necklace and belt. And that does go in museum. That whole setup goes in your museum. So if you're going for museum stuff, make sure to participate in those events while Foxy is active. You can also get tickets through a couple other ways. They do come at a 20% rate from party chests during spooky festivals while Foxy's in office, but you can also get them when she's not in office. As you can see right here, you get 3 tickets for diamond medals in farming contests, 2 for platinum or gold, and 1 for bronze and silver. For participating in spooky festivals, you get 50 Carnival tickets if you're in the top 50, 35 if you reach 5,000 points, 25 for 2,000, 20 for 1,750, 15 for 1,500, 10 for 1,000, and 5 for 100. So if you are awake during one of these festivals, make sure to at least get a little bit of candy so you can get some free tickets for when Foxy does show up. And again, this is active whenever Foxy is not in office. Same thing goes for the fishing festival here. You can see the drop rates there for the different sharks. They have different rates for different ticket amounts, so make sure to be loot sharing from those as well while Marina is active. And basically the goal is to just save up tickets until Foxy gets here, and then once she gets here, you can start spending them like we're about to. So let's go ahead and check out the first game. This is the Carnival Fisherman. Basically, he's going to give you 100 seconds to catch some fish with the fishing rod he gives you. Each type of fish has a different color and point value, so try to catch as many as you can before the time runs out. We'll click We Are Ready to Play. The gold ones give the most, so you want to try and catch those. You have to just spam right click as you are catching them so that they don't break away. So you just hit them with the rod and then spam right click. They're a little bit different from golden fish, very similar from the trophy fish on the Isle. There is a bit of a trick to it. They do despawn and respawn and all that. just make sure to try to go for the blue and the gold ones, especially. Those ones give the most points. The red ones give 50 points. The blue ones give 100, and I believe the purple give, or not the purple, the gold ones give like 200, if I'm remembering correctly. But we'll catch another one here in a second, I'm sure. Yep, 200 points. So you can kind of get the idea. You really usually shouldn't go for the long ones like I'm doing right now. You just kind of want to go for the ones that are up close and personal, so that you can cast your rod out again as fast as possible. Even if they're these lower level ones, it's still worth it to go for the small sections. But you kind of get the idea of the game. If you are on a streak of catching multiple in a row, then you will get some extra points towards your goal. As you can see, I don't have a normal number from just like 50. We got 10 more than 50 somehow. That is because of the streak. We did get a decent streak, but we earned 31 tokens and we completed 3 of the goals at the NPC. So we got 250 tokens plus 15 tickets. So we spent 5 tickets. We got 10 tickets back, which is really, really nice. But we can spend those tokens right here at the souvenir shop. So the tickets you spend to play the games, the tokens you spend at the souvenir shop right here. So there are 2 different sections of the souvenir shop. You can see how many tokens you have here at the bottom. But there's the mask shop, which is different masks you can get. You can get the frog mask, which gives some foraging fortune and foraging wisdom, which is pretty nice. There's the bee mask, which doubles the base pet stats of your active bee pet. Not great if you're later game, but it does give some extra foraging fortune on its own. However, again, that is the same stats of the frog mask, so not super powerful. Parrot masks give nearby players within 20 blocks 1 extra strength for each upgrade of your intimidation accessory, which is okay, I guess. There's also the armadillo mask, which gives you 50 mining fortune on non-ore blocks. The salmon mask, which gives 10 speed and 10 fishing speed while in water. The zombie mask, which increases the stats of undead armor pieces by 5%. And then there's the carnival mask bag, which is a brand new accessory that holds carnival masks. Each unique mask within this bag grants an extra intelligence. Now, I wish having the masks in the accessory bag would just give you those perks no matter what, even if you're not wearing the mask, but that isn't how it works, unfortunately. They are still very useful for different situations. I think the frog mask is going to be the most useful one for those of us that still haven't maxed foraging yet and are hoping to get it before the foraging update comes out. But other than that, most of the masks pretty mid in my opinion. But then there's the event shop, which has some really cool stuff in it. As you can see, it has stuff for 4 different events: the Spooky Festival, the Season of Jerry, the Fishing Festival, and Mining Fiestas. So the Spooky Festival stuff, you can get Candy Scavenger, which gains extra candy from all sources. The Spooky Hook, which increases your chance to catch spooky sea creatures. The Purple Vogue, I think is how that's pronounced, grants 1% chance for green candy drops to be purple instead. So you can get some extra score, maybe make it easier on yourself to get some of those extra carnival tickets. And the Trick or Treat Enthusiast, which increases your chances of finding trick or treat chests and party chests. So pretty helpful there. Then the Season of Jerry perks are Icy Hook, which increases your chance to catch winter sea creatures during the Season of Jerry. The Present Connoisseur, which gains plus 2% more gifts from all sources during Season of Jerry. The Professional Gifter, which gains 5% more coins and skill XP from gifts. Again, just to reiterate, this is the base levels, so these do go up more than 1. And finally, there's the Red Fad, which grants a 1% chance for gift drops to be red gifts. If we go ahead and take a look at our Skyblock levels, and let's go to event tasks, specifically these perk shops, you can see the different levels that each one has. So Candy Scavenger has 5 levels, Spooky Hook has 5, Purple Vogue has 3, and Trick or Treat Enthusiast has 2. You can see that all of the different ones give different amounts of max levels. So they're not all going to go straight to 5. For the most part, it is 5 levels for the first 2, 3 levels for the third, and 2 levels for the fourth. But the Season of Jerry is a little bit different because it has 5 levels for the first 2, 2 levels for Professional Gifter, and 3 levels for Red Fad. So it is a little bit different here, but everything else, this first one will have 5 levels, which is plus 2% fishing wisdom during the festival. The second one, Shark Sonar, will have 5 levels, increases your chance to catch sharks during the fishing festival. Denture Collector will have 3 levels, which increases your chance of dropping shark teeth, and whatever that is, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, grants an extra chance for sharks to drop shark fins. That's only going to have 2 levels, so it's a 50% chance. I'm guessing it'll go up to a 100% chance for sharks to drop an extra shark fin once you get it to level 2. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, we played 1 game and we already have 281 tokens. So the tokens are pretty easy to come by. Hopefully this will be pretty easy to max, but the mining fiesta bonuses are probably the best ones. Grants a 2% higher chance to find refined minerals and glossy gemstones. Gain mining fortune during the fiesta, definitely helpful. There is extra powder, gemstone powder, and glaciite powder during the fiesta, and increased chance of finding titanium by 3% during the fiesta. So if you're out here being a titanium grinder or really just mining in general, all of these perks are going to be really nice for playing the fiesta. So make sure to take advantage of this carnival while it's here. Again, the carnival can only be here while Foxy is mayor, but you can get tickets when she's not. Anyways, let's go ahead and go on to our next game. So we're going to try out the Carnival Pirate Man game over here, which is the digging game. Basically, it's Minesweeper. We just got to avoid digging the wrong things. So there's a bunch of different fruits with different point values and abilities. You can right click with the shovel to swap between modes, which give a little different info every time you dig. So let's just jump in here. It is a little bit different from the first time that it was on alpha, if you guys saw that video. Basically, there's dowsing mode 1, which is mines, and reveals the amount of bombs adjacent to this block when you dig. I think this is one of the best ones in my opinion. But if we look up and right click, you can change it to anchor, which reveals the location of the lowest scoring fruit adjacent to this block when you dig. So you can see the lowest fruit. And then finally there is treasure, which reveals the highest scoring fruit adjacent to this block when you dig. That's probably pretty decent as well, if I had to gamble. But those are the 3 modes. I'm gonna go ahead and try out bombs, I think. I don't know. One of the quests that we have is indeed to get dragon fruit. So let's go ahead and make it the treasure one so we can try and find a dragon fruit. So we're gonna dig this first block here. There's a durian nearby. Okay. That doesn't really help us out. There's a mango. All right, let's dig in the corner here. Another mango. That's not very good. We need to find a dragon fruit if we can. We found a bomb. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay, well, let's try another block. We got rum. Interesting, which means I don't know what that means. I really don't know what the rum does. I guess we'll figure it out. But you can see on the right side, there are 6 out of 15 fruits. We just got to try and find as many of those as we can. There's a cherry nearby. Probably one of these 3 blocks. Pomegranate. Okay, there's the cherry. Let's try here. Mango. Let's go here. Another mango. I don't know if there's a dragon fruit in here at all, to be honest. Rum, which means no dowsing. So maybe our dowsing just doesn't work whenever we dig up rum. Maybe. Got a coconut. Cool. Let's see. Pomegranate. And there's another pomegranate nearby. And a mango nearby. Try this one. And there we go. We got 15 fruits. Pretty nice. We got 34 tokens from that. So compared to the other game, we got 31 tokens. So we did a little bit better in that one. But we only got 2 of the 5 goals complete. So we got a little bit less on our rewards from the goals. But that's all right. Let's take a look at what those goals are again. So for the digging one, we have to play 3 games. Reach 3,000 score, which we already did. Dig up 3 apples in a single game. That was going to be pretty rough. Dig up 5 unique fruits in a single game. We did that one. And we got to dig up the dragon fruit. So this is the hard one. So maybe using treasure on the shovel is the move. But then there's the catch a fish, which we played earlier. We got to play 2 more games of that. Reach 3,000 score in a single game, which we did. Catch 30 fish in a single game. We also did that. Catch 5 yellowfish in a single game. That's going to be a little bit tough. And get a 5 catch streak. We did that. So now we got to do the last game, which is zombie shootout. It's basically the archer game from Dojo. It's very similar. We got to play 3 games of that to reach 3,000 score in a single game. Shoot 60 zombies in a single game. Shoot 5 diamond zombies in a single game. Shoot 5 redstone lamps in a single game. Okay, so basically the way that this one works is there's going to be zombies walking along these wooden paths here. Plus these red lamps are going to pop up. So whenever the red lamps glow, we want to go ahead and shoot those. So we're going to see if we can get this going. He has a lot of dialogue, but let's go ahead and see if we can take a shot. So we right click. It does have a little bit of bullet drop, I guess. If you're good at shooters, you'll probably be pretty good at this. But we do want to pay attention to the redstone lamps in the back because that is one of our missions, is to shoot 5 redstone lamps. So there's 1. We could turn on audio as well. I hear that there's a pretty cool soundtrack to the carnival, but there are these baby zombies that can show up as well, and they're very hard to hit, especially if they hide behind blocks like that. But oh well. Get another lamp. That's 3 down, I think. You also need to shoot like 5 total diamonds in a game, I think. 4 down on the redstone lamps. The babies do give extra points as well for shooting those because they are harder. But I believe gold and diamond are the 2 highest points. It's like there's points for leather is the lowest, iron is next, and then there's gold and then diamond, of course. But the babies give like double points. So if you can get one of these diamond babies, they disappear so fast. Another one, please. I'm not good enough. All of the diamond ones are babies. I don't know if that's something that they changed from the alpha because it didn't used to be that way, but that might be the case now. But we got 2 of the goals done, got 34 tickets, same as the dig game. And yeah, we still got some more goals to do. But from playing all 3 of those games once, we got 649 total tokens, which means we can buy a lot of stuff. The masks, of course, are going to be the most expensive part, but definitely would recommend getting the mask bag first and then probably focusing on the mining fiesta in the event shop. Probably the best way to go about it. But that is everything to do with the carnival. So if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We're on our way to 12,000 subs. Every single subscription is absolutely free, and it helps me out more than you know, so I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching to the end. I hope it was helpful. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day, and God bless.